Starting off this video with pretty much the biggest borders ever to be witnessed on a clip. 78 thieving from handing in an absolute grind of a daily challenge, but still good progress made. Getting pretty close to another strength level through barbarian fishing, so thought I'd give it a little boost in engineering. 89 strength, what a beast. Following strength you also get agility experience from barbarian fishing, and giving that a little boost while the voice is active. 93 agility, pretty cool. Absolutely beasting out these levels. As soon as I've done this Slayer task, I'm going to go do some questing. I think I'm going to do the 2x one-eye trio quest. And yes, 95 defense. Alright, quest time. Not even joking yet, this isn't the first ill person to come leaping out of this bush ready for a fight. Hell, there's a fuckload of animals as well. I mean, the people of this village have a fence around the outside, which I assume is to keep things out, but what is the point when you get this dense jungle appearing everywhere? Why build a fence out of it? It's literally in the village already, and all of them are paused to another dimension. I mean, you get like multiple tribesmen, people with AIDS, whole family of snakes, swarms of bugs just come pouring out. I mean, just look how big it is. It's one square. If there was two people on there, they'd be on top of each other. There's no elbow room. Like, where the hell do these things come from? What the fuck is going on? Hey everyone, I'm Mad Lee and I'm here to tell you about this week's patch notes. Not only that, but once you manage to clear it all out, there's a fucking gem rock in there for you to mine. I mean, not that I'm complaining, it's just... how? I mean, where were all these people? What, were they all just sitting on the rock and they were like, okay, ready lads, right, next one, leap out, get him now, go. And just jump out the bush. I mean, how did they all fit? Not only joking, I've actually been grinding this for a fucking long time now. I'm just after a goot tuber, okay? I think that's how you pronounce it. I've stopped handing in like everything to get sticks back. Oh, would you look at that? A fucking mosquito swarm leaps out of the fucking infinite animal producing bush. Oh, and I had snakes earlier and Broodoo victims, like AIDS victims. What the fuck is going on there? So yeah, basically what I've got to do is clear these infinite jungles, and hopefully at the bottom of it a goot tuber thing will appear. So fuck, good luck to me. Words can't even begin to describe how ecstatic I'm feeling at the moment, now that I've finally got one of these pieces of shit. At least I can progress now, you know. Good lord, there's an eat option. That's risky. I've been trying to get one of these for over an hour. Anyway, let's go and make a machete. Oh, I'd rather have some gold, please. Thank you very much. A big stack of coins. 2k, you stingy bastard. Quest complete. Thank fuck for that. Let's take a load of stuff from these guys and go do some Slayer. Just got a Triskelion Fragment 2 in the bank. Look at this beauty. Triskelion Fragment 3. Let's go pull it together and go cash it in. Alright, put this bad boy together and let's see what we're going to get. This would best be something rare. I can't be asked with something shit. And you're having a giraffe in you? It's giving me part of the key back. Oh, that is dire, man. A sinister key. I can get some fucking shit herbs. Elite clue scroll, I'll do that later. And gems. Let's just move on, shall we? I'm quite happy with this look. In one day, I've got all three parts of the Triskelion key again. So, yeah, let's go do another. Please don't give me shit this time. And what have we got? Oh, that is painfully bad. Just basically fill my inventory with shit. I didn't even get a part of the key back today. Oh, mate. Terrible. These guys think they're being funny right now. What absolutely witty, hilarious human beings. Let me give you some background information. I've killed about nearly 4k Abyssal Demons while being on task. And you can only get an Abyssal Wand or an Abyssal Orb drop if you have them assigned as a task. And I haven't got one of either of them yet. I've had about 4 whips and none of these rare drops. These guys know that, so they've come and dropped a load of items next to me, and I can't pick any of them up. Pricks. You what, mate? Fuck off. Alright, what I'm going to show you is how to do a Supreme Jack of Trades aura, which is 20 skills. So what you want to do is go to the Birthorpe Lodestone, and Birthorpe is basically a nice enclosed space where you can do everything. You want to get yourself a ranged weapon, I've got a quick bow, and a melee weapon, I've got a dragon spear. You're obviously going to want a Jack of Trades aura and get a Varrock teleport as well. So birth up is a nice place to do all this. You want to set your melee experience to balance and your range to range, obviously, because you want to get that experience. You want to get the most experience by doing as little as possible. So just run south of the bank to these trees. There's usually wolves that spawn here, but there aren't any at the moment. So cut a tree. Hopefully a wolf's going to spawn in just a second. Yeah, here's one. And kill it with a melee weapon. I've got a bone crusher on me. So just bury the bones, get your range weapon out, kill another one, pick up any herbs if you get any, and clean them. That'd be your herb lore. But I haven't, so whatever. We'll deal with that in a bit. Fletch the logs, and then cut another set of logs. Straight away, run south into these mines, and then mine yourself copper ore, and then mine yourself a tin ore. Run out the cave, head straight for the furnace, and make yourself a bronze bar. So you could use superheats here if you want to get magic experience here or whatever. So essentially, if you didn't get a herb from the wolves, you run directly east, and there is a guy who sells herbs. Simply trade him and then get yourself a free guam. You can just clean that, and there's your herb lore experience. So head southwest. Yeah, southwest. Someone's just been here before me. Fish yourself a crayfish, and with the logs you got earlier, make a fire. Use the crayfish on the fire and cook it. Head a little bit west to the flax fields, pick yourself a flax. This is the part where we're going to be running around a little bit. It's going to be slightly long-winded, but run north, past the cows. See, this is quite far to run. And then spin it on the spinning wheel. Get yourself some crafting experience. So that should be about 15 skills done. You can teleport to the Tavali lodestone, or quick teleport, but I just run straight south because it takes pretty much the same amount of time and I can't be bothered. So I'll just run south, pickpocket one of these absolute nutsacks, and then you can head south to the bank from there. Do what you want at the bank. You shouldn't really need to bank, but from here you can check over the skills that you've already done. So I've got quite a few skills left to get, but we can deal with that quite easily. You know, you can just check, see if you missed any, if you need to get anything else out of the bank. So look at these fucking scrub bots. Just run east from here, and you want to head to the summoning tent. So this guy sells everything you need to make yourself a spirit wolf, which is the most basic familiar you can get, but it's still XP, and you can get it for free. So you want to trade pickup sticks just here, take all of his free stuff, and then make yourself a spirit wolf patch. So we're nearly there. Teleport back to the birth up lodestone, and then once there, simply head east to the agility course and go over the first obstacle. Teleport to Varrock, and that's it. 20 out of 20 skills done. Simply remove the aura and then talk to this guy, and voila, easy XP in any skill that you want. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I personally do as dailies, as well as 2 Jack of Trades auras. So after I get all geared up, I go to the inner lodestone and run across here and collect sand from this guy. After doing hand in the same quest, you get a free daily amount of sand. Pretty useful for Iron Man accounts. Then I continue running east and go to the Magic Guild. Things I usually take with me here, I get the Wicked Hoods, a broomstick, Karamja Gloves 3 and Ring of Kinship for teleports. The reason I come to the guild is to buy the runes because they sell 1,000 at a time. But they also do the Void Knights outpost, so I sometimes buy them from there, and I buy all of the elemental runes and body runes and mind runes. See, I have recently bought these. I've already got about 50k earth runes, so I didn't buy them last time, but I will this time because why not? I've got the money. So from here I use my broomstick and go to the sorceress's garden. I then leave, drink from the fountain and leave, and go to the shanty pass. Once at the shanty pass, I go and trade Shanty, and he should have feathers in stock. So I buy all his feathers, which is useful for fletching, and then I lodestone teleport to Lumbridge. There's a lot of teleporting going on. After appearing at the Lumbridge lodestone, you want to run northwest all the way through these to the fishing shop. I don't know what is with this roof at the moment. I don't know how they managed to fuck this up, but I've got removed roofs on my graphics, so I shouldn't even see a roof. But anyway, trade this guy, get more feathers, teleport to Port Sarim. At Port Sarim, run north into this shop and buy this guy's feathers. From here, run to the Squire, and he will transport you to the Void Knight outpost. Once you arrive, run south into the magic shop, and you can buy this guy's runes as well. I'll buy all 1,000 of each. From the Void's Knight outpost, what you want to do is go to the Ardorn lodestone and run north into the Fishing Guild. Once there, talk to Rochi. He sometimes hides behind his shop because he's an idiot, and then buy the feathers off him. This is where you use your Karamja gloves, teleport to Shiloh village. Climb up the ladder and run south over the bridge. Head east towards where you get the Slayer Master, towards where you get to the Slayer Master. And trade this guy. I would say his name, but I don't think I can. And buy his feathers. Teleport to Taverley Lodestone, follow the path south, and then head east over the bridge and talk to the first Slayer Master that you should have used. Trade him and buy all of his broad arrowheads. This guy has a separate trade to all the other Slayer Masters, so you can essentially buy things twice. From here, teleport to Canifis. Once at Canifis, trade the Slayer Master that's right by the lodestone and buy all of his broad arrowheads. From here I have a teleport to house, so from here teleport to your house, and I have an aquarium at mine, so jump in the bathysphere. Every week you can do more of this, but every day I just walk along and collect everything in here. From there, use the teleport option on your Wicked Hood and it will take you to the top of the Wizard's Tower. Enter the Rune Crafting Guild. Then use the Rune Goldberg machine. You want to use only the runes that you bought from the shops earlier and find out the best combination, and there's your daily Viswax. I usually teleport back to Berthorpe for this. Use 45 Vibrant Energies and 20 regular Chinchompers to make a Divine Box Trap, and simply gather from the Divine Box Trap. Once you hit 77 Hunter, you can get Gremwall Spikes, and this grants you a bit more XP. In all, I get just about 15k XP a day from doing this. I then go to use up my Wicked Hood, so I get all my pouches, all the rune essence, and teleport usually to the Blood Altar or to whatever rune that I'm low on at the time. Enter it, use up all of my runes. Then I activate the hood, take all the essence, and use them to make loads of blood runes. After doing that, I activate the hood and take the 3 runes, and usually take air or fire runes. I will do 3 lots of air runes and 2 lots of fire runes, since they're the ones I use the most during Slayer and Alking and things like that. I then teleport back to Berthorpe, put the runes in the bank, fill the pouches again, use up the 2 more teleports that are on my Wicked Hood until they're all gone. I run to the guy in Berthorpe who sells the herbs, and I buy all of his tertiary ingredients. Since they're pretty cheap and in abundance, it's nice to keep stocked up. I take the 3 guam again, and then 5 white berries, 5 limport roots, and 5 unicorn horn dust. I then teleport to Prifddinas, run north and then east to Jirago's resource dungeon, where he gives you a free dungeoneering card every day that you can use in a dungeon. It gives you a bonus in the dungeon. It's pretty random, but it's very useful. So you just go in here. You should get a bulk set of XP when you first go in here and talk to him. I've already claimed it today. I'm just going over it and showing you. So then I run back out and head around but north of the resource dungeon. Pick fruit off my papaya tree on the way back, and I buy all of the resources from this clan store. And I run back down here and gather 6 fruits from my fruit tree. I then head west to the agility post, hop on and do 20k agility XP every day. I used to be able to alch here, but they've nerfed that so you can't do any alching now. After that, I run to the crafting section of Prifddinas, and they have crystal sandstone here. So you can do 50 a day, so I usually do all 50. All you have to do is come here, AFK mining it until you have a full inventory. Once you have a full inventory, head to the robust glass machine and simply use it to make crystal glass. It'll do the whole inventory in one go. Then simply use your blowpipe and make crystal flasks. It's really good XP and they're useful for herb lore. Twice a day I will go and do a Guthixian cache. They are every 3 hours, and once you reach 85 divination they become a lot easier. Every 100 points you get about 53k divination experience, so that's 106k XP every day and for about 20 minutes work. It's well worth doing, and you get a divination boost afterwards which you can use to gather more energy or just divinate faster and get more XP. And then finally I go fishing. I use the Dwarven Aura, and you get a chest every 10 minutes or so just while skilling, and it has random items inside. So it's a nice little boost. Sometimes it has about 20k. It's good for an Iron Man. Good little boost. So I do this whilst fishing and gather up a load of fish flinger tickets and then use up all my tickets, and this is my fishing done for the day. And if I have time or if I fancy it, I'll go and do something else for a bit and then always come back to fishing, as this is my main thing. Hope this episode doesn't drag on too much, but thanks for watching. See you next time.